think it's become a like
top five.
Yeah, it's become a ritual with me to ask you a top five question. And so, if copyrights weren't an issue, which 5 songs would you like to record and release?
Wow. Wow. That's one for. Can I get back to you? But we were just talking about how much I loved. It's been a while from staying. He used to write with Aaron Lewis. I just love that song. It means a lot to me, actually. I think maybe Purple Rain by Prince. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. Golly, I'd have to think about that, man.
I think we're going to cover.
Shooting from the hip, I would say, what?
Pain.
Well, I did the Tracy Chapman, so I'm fortunate I got to, I was allowed to do Tracy Chapman Fast Car, which has always been. Yeah, and then, I know, and then I really wanted to do Thunderdome, Tina Turner's Another Hero. I was going to actually, we worked on that. We were going to play it for you guys.
Can you this song?
And it ended up looking like a monkey fucking a football, so you just can't beat Tina Turner. Also, it's that song, once you start hearing it, it's a little dated.
Does she have the sax player with no shirt and the suspenders on?
Yeah. The guy who did the wasn't it the same guy that did the Lost Boys soundtrack? He was up.
Yeah. And then I think his son is the guy who Sexy Saxman, Saxograms.com, the guy who goes around West Hollywood playing. Well, I don't know, it should be, because that's rad.
One more.
Did you guys ever cover Walk with the Frog Shop?
What was the you know what, the song.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Is that called
Tush?
Tush, yeah, something like that.
No, that's Fleetwood Mac.
No.
The river's been dry. The night in Texas town. Got a lot of nice girls out there. It's easy talk. I covered that.
He learned that today.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, guys, we've got about another 3 or 4 questions, I think, before we've got to head out.
We're not going anywhere, man. We'll stay here all day.
In that case, we've got about two, maybe 300. I'll go off.
How about her right there?
Okay, one here. I've got a microphone.
Hi again. I loved watching you fight on Leverage. It was amazing. But I adore watching you on Librarians getting all head up about the art history. And it's like when you're arguing with the architect, it's so much fun to watch. Do you enjoy doing all that and kind of being the history guy? And is that something you enjoy, the way you enjoy Leverage?
Well, it's weird because when I'm playing Jake Stone, I always feel like Elliot's going to come in and whoop my ass for being I do enjoy it, but they hired me for a reason on Leverage. They hired me because, not because I knew how to fight. They hired me because I knew how to fight on screen. I've done it so much on Angel with, Mike Massa, who was fortunate enough to let me do all my own stunts on Angel. So they hired me because I sort of did my own stunts. I have this Steve McQueen thing that I love, and it's kind of like, I've kind of embodied him. I respect him a lot. And so it's weird to give someone an IQ of what is it, like 190? To somebody who doesn't have an IQ. I mean, it's tough for me to remember lines. So, it's strange. I don't feel, I love it because I don't feel comfortable in that guy's shoes. So it's a lot of fun to get to play somebody like that. I have to go to work every day. With Elliot, I just walked on set and said Stallone lines like, sit down. That was it. But it's tough having to learn this dialogue and have to just speak as an intelligent person, which I'm very street smart. I'm not book smart, and so to play someone that's book smart, it's a little tough. So I enjoy it. I don't like him as much as Elliot, but I love finding this character, and it's fun working with Noah Wiley because Noah Wiley is very intelligent, really smart guy, and he makes fun of himself, and he showed me that it was okay to do that. So as Elliot, I always wanted to be the tough guy and look as cool as I could on screen. This guy, Jake Stone, I'm learning that it's okay to make fun of yourself, and it's kind of fun. You know, so I'm not taking myself too seriously, so it's great. I do have to work harder, ironically, but it's given me a lighter side of life, man. You know, I don't walk around with my eyebrows furrowed anymore. Which I think
Actually, one thing I was going to say, Christian, was last year when you came and you were standing on stage with a Guinness moustache, so people know you don't take yourself seriously.
I'm so sorry.
The Guinness moustache from last year, so you obviously really don't take yourself seriously. You're up for fun. So
Yeah, I mean, I've learned over the years that you just can't do it. You know, it's just like, yeah. So it's great.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I wanted to know if you guys played any other instruments other than what we see you play normally, and if not, what would you really love to learn how to play?
Well, I play the kazoo. I don't know, man. It's a good question. It's a really great question. You know, I've always had respect for drummers. I would love to be able to play the drums. I can't hold a beat with my foot. And so to watch someone as talented as Jonah work and always be in the pocket. Jonah's never been out of the pocket for me, man. It's so easy to play with this guy. I think I'd love to play the drums, man. Yeah, that's what I would love. Just beating on shit.
I can play a little harmonica, a little piano, bass guitar. You know, when you work in a studio and you're kind of, you know, my thing was to always try to provide as much, you know, versatility as I could for people who are coming in to work with me. So I try to learn every instrument I can. And the one thing I can't do is play drums. So if I could do that, that would be awesome. But
Grass is always greener.
yeah, I think that would help my musicians, me playing as well. But I'm trying to think of something. Wouldn't it be cool, like
When I was in the 6th grade, I played the violin.
bagpipes?
Yeah, I played the violin for a year. I learned how to play Ode to Joy.
I would like to play violin. Would be sick.
It sounded like two cats having sex, but
I'm going to say bagpipes because that would be really cool.
my favorite instrument of all time is the cello. Like if I hear some Yo-Yo Ma or something like that, if I hear the cello, man, for some reason it just like, you know, I don't know, the cello gets to me, man. I don't know what it is, the deepness and the richness. Sorry, Jonah, go ahead.
I mean, I play piano. I can make it sound like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. But I took lessons when I was a kid. I think, you know, I'd like to have something that's a little bit more mobile, that you can, that actually is like a tonal instrument, because drummers are always like, oh, awesome, everybody's gonna pull out the guitar, and I'm gonna see
Bang on his table.
I want my butt. I mean, it's just, but I think piano, because I just, I'd love to be able to sit down and go from Elton John to, you know, but go from that into some amazing classical piece. When I was in college, I worked with the dance department in the modern dance school, and the guy who was the head of the music department, or the head of the music portion of that, had his master's in classical piano from Juilliard. I've never seen, like, watching somebody that's on that level play, my mouth would hurt because I'd sit there smiling for 10 minutes just watching him work. So I think I'd like to be really
Wait, let's go back. Who here now wants to see him do some modern dance? I for one would like.
No, I was a percussionist for it.
Oh, okay.
I should have clarified. No, I was a musician for it. No, listen, my plies and rondins are top notch. Really good. No. I don't know what's wrong.
She's been trying to ask it for a while.
So, one simple question for Christian.
Yeah.
How many hats and beanies you got for this weekend?
I bring them all for you guys, man. I just have a plethora. I would say I had a plethora. Would you think I had a plethora? I would say I had a plethora.
Kane has a beanie pipeline.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's so much easier when you have long hair. It's like, you know, it's easier to put a hat on. I hope you guys aren't offended. I try to switch it up and bring it out. I haven't fixed my hair, man. It looks like